Hi, I'm Jeff.
Hi, I'm Hanny.
Welcome to part 2 of this month's Stories and Fables lesson. The title of this month's story is The Legend of Banping Mountain.
Well, this story is called a legend. Remember, yes, sometimes legends are stories. Other times, the word legend can mean a special type of hero.
But that's not the case here. We do have a dumpling vendor who is selling dumplings for free, but it's not clear if he's a hero or a legend or anything like that. The story itself, I believe, is the legend.
Right, and so far this story has been pretty good. There's a village in Kaohsiung next to a mountain. One day, a dumpling vendor came to town. He seemed to be selling dumplings for free.
Yep. He seemed to be giving them away. You could buy 1 for 10 cents, 2 for 20 cents, or 3 for free. Now, at first, the villagers thought that this was a trick. Soon, though, they took advantage of the vendor's offer.
Yep, they ate and ate and ate 3 dumplings at a time. But how is this possible? How can dumplings be free? We'll start to get to the bottom of this over the next couple of days. For now, though, it is vocabulary time.
Right. When we come back, we'll start reading from part 2 of our story.
今天要继续来读半屏山的传说。老摊商卖的包子，只要买3个就不用钱诶。那当他卖完离开之后呢，村民们就开始议论纷纷。其中一位村民觉得那一位小贩很愚蠢，另外一位村民则是在评论说，村子旁边的山，他觉得那座山缺了一块诶。好，我们先来看2个单字 ，dumb。dumb 是指愚蠢的，它是形容词，那字尾 b 不发音哦。例如 I'm not dumb enough to fall for your trick. I'm not dumb enough to fall for your trick. 我不够笨，不会上你的当，意思就是说我才没有笨到会上你的当呢。下一个单字 comment 在课文里面是当动词来表达评论、发表意见，像是 Sarah commented that Nick's new haircut suited him well.Sarah commented that Nick's new haircut suited him well. Sarah 对于 Nick 的发型发表评论，说他的新发型很适合他。好，那故事里面那位包子小贩呢，一次又一次的来到村庄，那村民们每次也都会尽量多吃这个免费的包子，狂吞那些免费包子。后来有一位年轻人，他用诚恳的声音向小贩点包子，他竟然只点了1个。好，我们这边来看2个单字 ，swallow。Swallow 表示吞咽、吞下，它是个动词。例如 ，The child accidentally swallowed a coin. The child accidentally swallowed a coin. 那个小孩不小心吞下1枚硬币耶。最后一个单字 ，sincere。sincere 它表示真诚的、诚恳的，它是个形容词。例如 ，Please accept my sincere apologies.Please accept my sincere apologies. 请接受我诚心的道歉。好，现在看完单字例句，我们来读故事吧。
When the vendor sold all his dumplings, he left. Then the villagers started talking. One thought the vendor was dumb. Another commented on the mountain. He thought it was missing a piece.
Explanation 1.
Welcome back to part 2 of this month's story, The Legend of Banping Mountain. Last time, the villagers started to dig in big time. They ate and ate 3 dumplings at a time.
Yep. Soon, though, the vendor ran out. He had a lot of dumplings, but he couldn't hand out free dumplings forever.
Indeed. And when the vendor sold all his dumplings, he left, which makes sense. He's not one of the villagers, so he probably headed home. But here's the thing. He'd made no money.
Right. It's pretty strange. That's why when he left, the villagers started talking. They tried to make sense of what had just happened.
Exactly. Who was that guy? Selling 3 dumplings for free? How does that make any sense? Yes, the villagers were filled with questions like these.
Yep. One villager even thought the vendor was dumb.
Wow, that's not very nice. Anyway, another villager noticed something strange as the dumpling vendor left. The next sentence says, another villager commented on the mountain.
Indeed, he thought the mountain, was missing a piece.
How strange. Okay, with that, everyone, it's now time for a break.
Yes, it is, but don't go away. We'll be back soon.
The vendor came again and again. Each time, the villagers swallowed as many free dumplings as they could. Then, a young man spoke up. In a sincere voice, he asked for 1 dumpling. The vendor asked,
"Why only 1?"
The young man answered,
"You work so hard for no money. I feel bad and want to help you."
Explanation 2. Welcome back to part 2 of this month's Stories and Fables legend, titled The Legend of Banping Mountain.
Yeah, maybe we should call it Stories and Fables and Legends now. Anyways, before the break, the dumpling vendor left the village and the villagers started talking. 3 dumplings for free. What was that all about?
Free.
Sure, they were delicious and sure we ate them all, but still, what gives?
Did they even have money to go home?
What's going on?
It's true. After the vendor left, the villagers began talking about the vendor. One of them even thought that the vendor was dumb.
Yup. But then another villager noticed that a part of the mountain was missing. Strange, eh?
Very strange. Anyway, let's move on with our story. The vendor did not visit that village 1 time and 1 time only. No.
Nope. Teacher Daphne is going to tell us how the vendor came again and again.
大家好，我是 Daphne。今天的第一则文法是 again and again， 意思是一再地、重复地。again 是副词，意思是一再，因此 again and again 就是一而再，再而三。我们来看个例句 ：Florence played the lullaby again and again. Florence 反复播放同一首摇篮曲。
Welcome back. So the vendor came back over and over again, and each time he offered the same prices.
And each time, the villagers swallowed as many free dumplings as they could. They stuffed themselves 3 dumplings at a time. Right, Teacher Daphne?
第二则文法要来看一个句子 The villagers swallowed as many free dumplings as they could. 村民尽他们所能吃下许多免费的包子。句子中出现了2个 s， 第一个 s 是副词，意思是同样的；第二个 s 是连接词，意思是依照。使用的时候，后方要接副词子句，主词加动词。句型 as 加形容词加名词，加上 as somebody can， 字面意思就是依照某人能力那样的点点点，也就是尽某人所能。我们来看个例句 Sabrina reads as many books as she can. Sabrina 尽量多读书。
谢谢 Daphne 老师的讲解。故事里面那一位小贩呢，一再的回来这个村庄卖包子，有免费的包子，大家当然狂塞狂吃咯。刚刚 Jeff 老师用到 stuff 这个字呢，它当动词有这种塞满、填满的意思。有时候我们会听到 I'm stuffed， 就是说我吃饱的，我吃到很撑的意思了。So the vendor came back for more, so to speak. He came back to the village with more dumplings.And the villagers ate them up each time. Then, one day, something changed.
Yup. A young man spoke up. He had something to say. Well, actually, he had something to order.
Right. In a sincere voice, he asked for one dumpling. One. Which is crazy, right? I mean,You can get 3 for free.
True. But this young man had his reasons, I suppose. Anyway, the vendor is interested by the young man's order. The vendor asked, why only one?
Next, we'll learn of the young man's reasons for ordering a single dumpling. The young man answered, You work so hard for no money. I feel bad and want to help you.Wow,
that's really nice of him.
Yeah, I agree. Here's the thing though. Part 2 of this month's story is now finished. We won't know what happens to this nice young man until next time.
Right. So stay with us for part 3 of our story. It's coming up next time.
休息一下，马上回来哦。
The Legend of Banping Mountain.When
the vendor sold all his dumplings, he left. Then the villagers started talking. One thought the vendor was dumb. Another commented on the mountain. He thought it was missing a piece. The vendor came again and again. Each time, the villagers swallowed as many free dumplings as they could. Then a young man spoke up.In a sincere voice, he asked for one dumpling. The vendor asked,
Why only one?
The young man answered,
You work so hard for no money. I feel bad and want to help you.
Wow, this cafe is really comfortable.
See, I told you this place was great.
I really like the style. It feels like I'm at home.
This place is not just a cafe.
You're right. There's some interesting things in here. What is that tree on the wall?
This tree is very special. Customers can put thank you notes on it. You can write one too.
Maybe I can thank you for showing me this place. Is there anything else unique about this cafe?
Actually, yes. You can take classes here all the time.
Well, that's super convenient. I can eat and learn in the same place.
Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny， 又到1分钟的单元喽。那我们今天是要用1分钟的时间来复习4个单字，也会造句练习。同学们，您都准备好没？好，1分钟计时开始。第一个单字呢，它是用来形容蠢的、愚蠢的，这是怎么说？叫做 dumb。dumb，b 不发音哦。It sounds like a dumb plan， 那听起来像是个很蠢的计划。好，第二个单字呢，它可以当名词或当动词来表达评论。那在这边当动词的话，它就是来表达评论啊、发表意见的意思。这字叫做 comment。Several people have commented on Diane's new boots。有好几个人对 Diane 新买的靴子来做出评论。第三单字是吞咽，吞下去 ，good。这字叫什么 ？swallow。What did you just swallow？ 你刚刚吞了什么东西？嘴巴张开，我看，来啊！ 好，第4个单词是真诚的、诚恳的，这是叫什么 ？sincere， 它是个形容词。Greg sounded sincere when he apologized。Greg 道歉的时候听起来是真心诚意的，是发自内心的道歉，那你就原谅他了好吗？好啦，不管怎么样，我们在1分钟之内已经复习完4个单词咯，已经完成任务了，同学表现很棒哦。我们下次见了，拜拜。
See you next time.